Previously on our Victorian High Country adventure.
It's day one. Here I was on my mighty Yamaha T7.
Holy f***. You sound very frustrated, Mal.
We certainly didn't need this kind of setback.
F***ing Mal.
Well, I sent Jason a message if the kitchen closes to just order us whatever.
Oh, you want to go have a look? That's irrelevant.
The boys pumping fuel into their bikes should have been a dead giveaway. And I just sat on it and was a passenger.
Feed up!
Gaz Gaz went straight to the pub. Clearly he's got his priorities right.
It's the Serenity.
We're mean, can you mean?
Yeah, we're talking about you, Bean.
Go, Gaz, go! Fair? Yeah, looks pretty slippery.
Hell, I'll think up any excuse for the lack of my riding ability.
Nothing to see here.
Would you spot another endangered turtle now? Have you dropped your bike?
Where's he been?
Should I do it fast like Jase does? No, go slow. I know! You don't know anything.
The fabric of our relationships would be put to the test. G'day everyone, Artist Wayne here. It's day 5 and we're just leaving Mansfield.
Mansfield on a rainy day. Mansfield.
Get your gear, let's go.
Go right in there.
We're fair weather adventure riders.
Here we were, seeking shelter, just biding our time and waiting for the rain to stop. That Mal did tell us it would stop in 15 minutes after all. So without any further ado, this was day 5 of our epic Victorian High Country adventure!
Do I need to put my liner in, Mal?
No, the rain will be gone in 5 minutes.
An hour later and we couldn't wait any longer. Mal's weather prediction was so far out it wasn't funny, but hopefully it would clear up in the near future because today we were heading to Bright via the famous Craig's Hut. However, it didn't take long for us to make our first stop because Mal needed to use the potty. Actually, we were all hitting the toilet pretty hard since our dinner at Mansfield. Clearly we'd eaten something that didn't agree with us.
Wasn't that wet coming here, was it? You, Mal.
On our last Victorian High Country adventure, we were heading to Craig's Hut at around 7 p.m. and we still had to get to Bright. So it was rather a good feeling to be heading there early in the morning because we were immersing ourselves in Australian film history and experiencing celluloid-worthy views of the iconic hut built for the famous film The Man from Snowy River, high atop Mount Sterling. Perched on top of the world, Craig's Hut is one of the most famous high country huts. It's one of the best spots for panoramic views of the ranges, although today I didn't like our chances of seeing anything at all with all this heavy fog and mist around. But being adventure riders, we take everything in our stride. We're not concerned with the weather Mother Nature throws at us. Well, unless it's raining, and then you'll find us hiding under a shelter like we did back at Mansfield.
Do you know what the significance of this hut is? Gaz. Come in, Gaz. Do you know what the significance of this hut is?
No, you're set.
Yeah. More info?
It was built for the movie.
Yeah. This is not the one, it burnt down.
They're pretty good.
Don't ask me where Brendo and Big Jase were. They probably couldn't stray too far away from the toilet block, I would imagine.
We're on location in Craig's Hut.
Well, after checking out Craig's Hut, it was now time to head to Bright.
What's going on?
Actually, first I had to unzip Mal's jacket from his pants so he could use the potty again. Finally, Big Jase, Brendo, Mad Mal, Gaz Gaz and I could set our sights on Bright. Although we wouldn't be riding long when somebody went missing. Who knows where the bloody hell Brendo got to?
Oh, you're so long. I can do a shit. Up the side of your jacket? Nice.
Well, Brendo had a sneaky off riding his mighty DR650 in the slippery and wet conditions we were facing today. Although for Mad Mal, Big Jase and I, we were happy just to be riding this particular trail in daylight hours, because the last time we were down here, it was pitch black, and we were having a hell of a time making our way to Bright. On that ride, we didn't arrive in Bright until 11 PM, and that doesn't make for a pleasant adventure ride. Yeah!
What's happened there, Brendo?
Well, boys and girls, we're about to come to the part in this video that Mad Mal, Gaz Gaz and Big Jase have been looking forward to for such a long time. So allow me to set the scene, because I'm a cool, calm and collected sort of a bloke. I've never cracked the shits in my life. No one's ever accused me of going from 0 to rage in 1 second flat. Well, actually, none of that's true. But regardless of that, yes, I was about to crack the shits. I was about to become the wedge that would split up the group. This would be as shocking as the Fab Four's 1970 breakup. This would be as devastating as the Spice Girls splitting up. What makes it even more astounding is that it happened after visiting this beautiful, calming and tranquil place. But in my defence, I was over the lack of sleep due to some fool snoring like a fucking chainsaw. I was over the shitty accommodation and tearing through the bush on long hauls and not being able to see anything. And I was certainly over travelling with these fucking clowns. So without any further ado, this is what transpired. We found ourselves hill climbing. But it wasn't just any hill I came unstuck on. It was a pretty loose, rocky, rather steep hill. But at least it had a great view. Here we go. That's me riding ahead of Gaz Gaz, doing everything I can to hang on for dear life. Gaz Gaz reckons he stopped here on purpose to help. I'm not so sure about that. Big Jase the bodyguard went past whilst Brendo had to stop behind Gaz.
You reckon you'll get going from there? Look at that. What a view. Good spot. What? Huh? Go zigzag. Nah. You need to go back down.
Now, the more Gaz tells me to go back down, the more my oppositional defiance disorder will kick in, and I'll refuse to budge.
You need to go back down. Can you turn around? Go back. Don't go over the edge. Don't go over the edge. I think we'll all have to go back down. Come around the outside next time when you got more speed. It's really steep here, hey?
The powers of observation that Gaz has is astounding.
Don't go off the edge. That was the only place I could stop to help him.
I'm not sure Gaz is telling the truth there. I'm pretty sure he had to stop because he ran out of momentum.
You're going to go up, are you? I don't think you will. You're on a big rock. Hang on, hang on. be able to go back now. Turn the other way. Hard left. Get you on track. Yeah, but if he starts from down there, he will come right up the outside. Nice save, nice save. Why don't you just go to the bottom, Brendo? Be easier. You need to go to the bottom. Go to the bottom. Brendo's the first smart one. When will you see the light? Here comes the rage. You need momentum.
I was starting to feel like Adrian the Pin-Up Boy when he was stuck on Billy Goat's Bluff.
Going down to see where Wayne is. Whoa! You got to go back down.
Oh, here we go. More people telling me what to do.
Now he's in the proper steep spot.
Go back down so you can get a straight run at it.
That T7 goes anywhere. Yep.
It's always going to happen.
Yep. Don't help him, Jase. All right, he wants to adventure ride by himself, so he's going to have to pick it up. It's just what happens when you're an adventure bike rider. You've just got to do these things.
Oh, the f***ing hypocritical bullshit that was constantly flowing from Mad Mouth's big mouth was absolutely infuriating. As if he was one to f***ing talk.
See, that T7 will go anywhere as long as there's at least 3 people.
Better than getting bogged.
This is monkey gum.
Yes, I must admit, this was bringing back visions of monkey gum. And who knows what was up ahead. I sure as hell didn't trust Mad Mouth's navigation. Trying to turn the T7 around on a hill like this was such a chore. No wonder I didn't want to do it.
I hope you videotaped all this.
Right.
Is this going to make the video?
Quick before it rolls off down the hill. Grab your front brake. Try and keep your body weight that way for now.
As well. Yeah, I'm going to get going from there either.
And now remember, you got to jump that log on an angle too. Where Gaz is parked.
Or up the inside.
Yeah, but then you've got to be on the inside track.
That's going to want to go on your side, mate. Make sure it doesn't run off on you.
Jase doesn't know it yet, but I ain't coming back.
He can't be told, Jase. There's no point helping him. Nope.
I knew that was going to be a problem.
You were that close.
Yep. Now there's a big hole for Wayne. You know what? I reckon if you just wiggle the front wheel to the left a bit and then go, you might actually go. So your front wheel's in that rut. Yeah, I'd try from there and just nail it.
Get it to hop.
Yeah, don't go back anymore.
No, not anymore. That's it.
You're right on the edge. To get to Bright, you got to get back to Mansfield.
To get to Bright, you got to go to Mansfield first. Come on, boys, we'll help you.
I won't.
I will.
Yeah, but you're a nice guy, Jace.
Big Jase should have known better than to walk back down the hill offering to ride my bike up. I'm not Adrian the pin-up boy or Mad Mal. Nobody rides my bike.
Are you kidding? They're gone?
One's changed.
So they're going to go all the way back to Mansfield, then all the way around, rather than just do this track.
I would have gladly ridden all the way back to Sydney to get away from Mad Mal at this point.
Well, what's the time now? Have you?
1 o'clock, isn't it?
Hang on. Oh, it's 1 o'clock.
And just like that, Brendo and I packed up our bat and ball and we left the team. And no, we didn't have to go back to Mansfield. I don't know what the bloody hell Mad Mal was going on about. Thankfully, Brendo knew of a nice, relaxing trail that would take us back to Bright. And meanwhile, at the top of the hill, what followed was an Oscar-winning performance by Mad Mal and Big Jase the bodyguard.
Hey, Jace. Where's Wayne?
He didn't want to come with us.
He didn't want to come with us?
No.
Why?
I know.
There's like one little hill.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's
Maybe he doesn't want
changed.
his subscribers to see him.
Yeah.
He can't conquer.
Yeah, he's changed for sure.
He's changed, doesn't he?
He'll lose a few subscribers over this.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
I might unsubscribe it
Yeah,
myself.
well, yeah. Wait till I tell all the people I know that.
Oh, yeah. There's going to be a big revenue drop there. It's going to go from, I reckon, easy $140 a month down to probably 90.
Yeah. He can forget that second story extension on his waterfront apartment in Sydney.
Yeah,
Harbour,
that's
you know, 'cause
right,
he's
true.
not going to have the funds to do it if he,
Yeah.
you know, doesn't keep his subscribers happy.
Oh well.
And the Oscar goes to Mad Mal and Big Jase for their portrayal of funny adventure riders in our Victorian High Country adventure. But you want to know what the thing about being good mates is? No matter what happens, no matter how annoyed you get with each other, you're still mates at the end of the day. And so it was that Brendo and I travelled to Bright one way, and Gaz Gaz, Big Jase the bodyguard, and Mad Mal the bin chicken travelled another way. It didn't matter that Brendo and I arrived at our destination first, and we got the pick of the best beds. All that mattered was we were all together in the afternoon, having a laugh, a drink, and feeling a sense of relief that we didn't kill each other. Because at the end of the day, nobody wants to go to jail for murder. The boys took the high road whilst we took the low road, and when we all regrouped, we ended up spending the afternoon walking around the town of Bright, buying fish and chips for dinner and eating it on a bench in the local park. A great way to end the day. As usual, there wasn't enough accommodation booked for us all in Bright. We only had 3 rooms between the 5 of us. Naturally, Gaz Gaz gets his own room because he snores like a f***ing chainsaw. Brendo shared with Big Jase, and Mad Mal and I were bunking together. And by the end of the day, the only person to still have the shits was Mad Mal. I'm artist Wayne Dowson, and thanks for watching, everyone. Mal, are you still shitting in there? Come out, Mal. Mal, come out.